Hey everyone, so I just wanted to make this little disclaimer before starting the mod. If you've seen my latest community post, you know that I was actually planning on giving up making voiceover videos, and I was planning to just switch over to text completely, and I was originally going to do that for this video, but in the end I had the idea to kinda make like a Radrish style video where he basically just records himself speaking after recording the video and describes what happened. And I think this is better for me because since I already know in advance what I have to say, I'm not constantly stuttering. Like, if I mess it up, I can, just record it again. I will say though, the one difference between this and Radrish's videos is that I'll actually try to keep most of the gameplay in. One criticism I had for Radrish's videos is that I think it cuts a bit too much of the gameplay. So for this video, I at least tried to keep the gameplay for the completion attempt of each battle. Since this entire mod is randomized, I think what actually makes it interesting is the gameplay, so I think cutting off too much of the gameplay wouldn't be a good idea. So yeah, that's about it for this disclaimer. I hope I was clear. I mean, I think I was, but don't worry, if you didn't understand something, you'll quickly understand with the video. Anyways, now on to the gameplay. So as you can see, this was just the first battle and it was already super chaotic, but thankfully everybody was super weak, so we just finished the entire battle in one turn. Also, I'll let all the cutscenes play in this video because, trust me, they're worth it this time. As you can see, we just got a bunch of mechanic pigs moonwalking for some reason, which is really cursed. So in this game you have access to what is called the Debug menu, and this basically allows you to randomize what you want. For example, the pigs, the backgrounds, the music, etc. And I decided to turn off randomizing pig sizes because I'm not really here for changing the size of pigs, and it breaks the game quite a bit, so I decided to turn that off. So now that we reroll the seed, you can see that we have a bunch of wisp pigs everywhere, which is really cursed. Imagine playing the game like that. This first battle was actually fairly easy, but there was no music for some reason. The music breaks a lot in this mod, I noticed. Also, if you pause the video now, you can see that the well gives you a lot more resources than in the original game. I assume they changed this to make grinding a lot less annoying, which is cool. Also, here the game forced me to re-enter the first level, which was weird. As you can see, at first this second battle looked really easy, but for some reason these football pegs just kept coming in, and eventually it just became completely impossible. So for the first time, I had to reroll the seed. This time the battle was much easier, just one zombie pig, no weird gimmick at all. So in this cutscene, Prince Porky turned into Wispig for some reason. I didn't know their friendship was that strong. So now we have Pig Prison, and this level caused me a lot, but I mean a lot of problems. First off, I kept getting stunned by these ice pigs that stun you for 3 turns, which made the battle completely RNG. I thought I could just, clutch it with Red's rage ability, but yeah, no, that wasn't gonna work. I had to reroll. Now, the second time, I actually got some slightly weaker pigs, but it still wasn't good enough. You see, the EXP level of the pigs is also randomized, and in this battle, they were level 9, while I was only level 2. So yeah, in the end this obviously just didn't work and I had to reroll again. Alright, let's try again. Third time is the charm, right? Oh well, the game crashed. Yeah, for some reason sometimes when you enter a battle the screen is just black and you can't do anything. I don't know why that happens, pretty annoying. But anyways, I got the same pig again? Seriously? Alright, after rerolling the Sid literally 4 times, I finally got something decent, thank you. Well, that was certainly a cutscene. This level was actually kinda difficult, but thanks to Chuck's rage ability, I actually managed to pass it. No music again though. Wow, 19 to 19, that's a big power increase. This battle was also really easy, just ice pygmies with no other pigs or effects. Okay, so for some reason the pig did not show up in the bird selection menu, but it's actually one of the pigs from the Sonic event, which I would say fits as a great replacement for the Prince Porky battle. Okay, so we got 2 king pigs now for some reason, as if one wasn't enough. Also, as you can see, the pigs on the map do not match up at all with the pigs you're actually going to get in the battle. Yeah, don't ask me what they're doing, I don't know, okay? Okay, so it looks like we're going to be finding some bombs now. Interesting. Oh, never mind. Yeah, no, honestly, this King Pig battle is so boring, I think it's best if I just cut it off. 68.8 power, yeah, no, this isn't gonna work. I think it's best if I reroll the seed. Never mind, I made it worse. Alright, after rerolling the seed like 5 quadrillion times, I finally got something doable. Awkward silence. Okay, it's even more cursed now. Yet another big power increase. I'm just gonna reroll and pretend I didn't see anything. Alright, so this battle was actually kinda tricky because the pigs dealt a decent amount of damage and also they made the birds miss attacks a lot. So I decided to try again using shock shield ability, and after doing that I actually managed to pass the level. Alright, after all these struggles, we're finally at the first castle. I wonder what could be hiding in this castle. Oh, never mind. Alright, the game actually worked this time. Waves 2 and 4 in this castle were a little tricky, but other than that it was pretty doable. I like how we go from 4 strong guard pigs to just 1 egg pig you can just one-shot, that's pretty funny. Also, it feels so weird hearing this music on this level. And just like that, we completed chapter 1. That was already pretty chaotic. Wait. Why can I not spin the wheel?